The World Cup has changed forever. For the first time in football history, the tournament features 48 teams, a brand new round of 32, and a format that has left millions of fans completely confused. If you've looked at the standings and wondered, how does this even work? You're not alone. By the end of this video, you'll understand the entire format better than most fans watching the tournament. Let's break it down. For nearly 30 years, the World Cup was simple. There were 32 teams divided into 8 groups of 4. The top 2 teams from each group advanced, creating a perfect round of 16. It was straightforward, just like that, easy to follow, and everyone knew the rules. But FIFA decided to make the tournament bigger than ever. Now there are 48 teams divided into 12 groups of 4. That means more nations, more matches, and more drama. The top 2 teams from every group still qualify automatically. That's 24 teams. But there's a problem. A knockout bracket works best with 32 teams, not 24. So where do the remaining 8 spots come from? Here's the twist that changes everything. The 8 best third-place teams also qualify for the knockout stage. That means finishing third no longer guarantees elimination. A team can lose a match, finish third in its group, and still have a chance to become world champion. But not every third-place team survives. There are 12 third-place teams, and only the best 8 advance. The other 4 are eliminated. So how do FIFA decide which third-place teams qualify? First comes points. If teams are tied on points, goal difference is used. If they're still level, goals scored becomes the next tiebreaker. If they're still tied after that, fair play points can decide everything. Fewer yellow and red cards mean a better chance of qualifying. Imagine missing out on the knockout stage because of one unnecessary yellow card. In this World Cup, every foul could matter. Once the best 32 teams are decided, the tournament enters completely new territory. For the first time ever, the World Cup has a round of 32. 32 teams, 16 matches. Lose once, and you're going home. Win, and you move on to the round of 16. From there, the path is familiar. Round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and finally, the World Cup final. 5 knockout rounds stand between a team and football's greatest prize. But what happens if a knockout match ends level? There are no draws in the knockout stage. The game goes to 30 minutes of extra time. If neither team can find a winner, it all comes down to the most nerve-wracking moment in football, a penalty shootout. 5 penalties each. If it's still tied, the shootout continues one kick at a time until one team celebrates and the other watches its dream disappear. And here's something many people haven't realized. To win the old World Cup, a champion needed 7 matches. In this new format, the champion must win 8 matches, 3 group stage games, 5 straight knockout victories. That's one extra hurdle on the road to lifting the trophy. More games mean more pressure, more fatigue, and more chances for an upset. This could become the toughest World Cup to win in history. There are also a few common misconceptions. Many people think that more teams make the tournament easier to win. In reality, it's the opposite. A bigger tournament means surviving more matches against more opponents. Others believe finishing third is now safe. It isn't. Only the best 8 third-place teams qualify. 4 still go home. And finally, some fans think the group stage matters less because third place can be enough. Actually, every point, every goal, and even every yellow card can decide who advances. The group stage is more important than ever. So here's the new World Cup in one sentence. 48 teams, 12 groups. The top 2 from each group, plus the 8 best third-place teams, reach a brand new round of 32, followed by 5 knockout rounds until one nation lifts the biggest trophy in football. Now you understand the format better than most fans, and when the knockout stage begins, you'll know exactly how every team got there.